Hey guys, this is Shane, the DM from All Around the Screen. What you're about to listen to is part 3 of our Blades in the Dark playthrough. And this is not going to be the last part. There's going to be a 4th part coming up next week where we discuss the system, what we liked, what we didn't like about it, so make sure you stick around for that for next week. But for now, let's get into the action. At this point, you guys in the kitchen and you outside, you can hear pop, 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 as a few gunshots go off inside the house.
Okay.
I look over at Leo. This time it wasn't me, man. Swear.
Yeah, I'm believing you less once every time.
I exist to eat ramen, not to kill.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys want to do?
The guy who wanted to execute half the guards out there before.
Okay, look. I'm a converted man.
Converted in the course of 5 minutes.
Of course.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna keep climbing. How high up was that sniper?
I mean, it's like, it would be like a widow's walk, so it'd be like right off the second story.
Okay. Was there any...
Isn't he already inside, though?
Yeah, he already went inside.
Yeah, was there anything higher than that?
No.
Okay. Is there a way I can position myself, like, just below him?
If you hang off the end of the widow's walk, yeah.
Sure.
So what's your game here? Like, explain to me what what is your plan?
Because I know this guy's gonna come back out.
Uh-huh.
So I need to get rid of him. Because when we're running out, this guy's gonna be shooting, and he looks like a good shot.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, and...
He is the threat here. The mooks down there, they're nothing.
Yeah, that's fair.
The kids.
So,
I mean...
So you...
He's mostly a threat to me.
You sort of... You hang off the end of the widow's walk, and you kind of swing your legs out under you, and you manage to wrap your legs around a pipe. And so you're kind of hanging off the end of the widow's walk with dangling up in the air. Luckily, it's dark, and nobody's gonna see you unless they're looking. But you guys in the kitchen, you guys hear the gunshots go off as well. So what would you guys like to do?
Looks at Leo. What the fuck is going on?
Has Susana come back in yet?
Have I gone to the kitchen yet?
Yeah, you would have gotten back to the kitchen, because you would have gone, seen the scream, and then you went to go tell these guys about the squid, and then that's when you heard the gunshots.
Alright, I just want to make sure I knew where we were on the timeline here.
Yep.
So is the squid also a kid?
Goddamn, Max.
Go away, Max. I'm kicking you out of the Skype call.
No!
Leave.
When I was looking at the squid, approximately how big was it?
It's about, you guess, from end to end, it's about 6 feet long.
Oh,
So
not too
basically,
bad.
as a kid. Okay.
Okay, so possibly good news. The thing's alive, and it's not too big. It's about 6 feet. In case you couldn't tell from the screams and the gunshots, it's kind of spry.
Good that it's alive. Jesus Christ. Pulls out bedazzled gun.
What are you going to use that for?
I'm going to put this thing out of its goddamn misery.
Wouldn't it be more valuable to take it with us alive?
I don't know. How much noise is it gonna make? Do I have to feed it?
Well, I mean, Jericho was planning on killing it anyway and selling it for parts. That's how you guys are going to make your money.
If we don't damage it now, we can actually save how much blood's left in it, though. Make it more valuable.
That's
Okay,
true.
fair point. Never mind. Re-puts away gun.
Well, number one, though, they're starting... Assuming they've subdued that thing, they're starting the auction, and I imagine that the screams and the gunfire are going to draw more attention. We probably need to move.
So... Fuck.
Are there going to be any ways from here to the little station area that you're doing?
Wait, what?
Or are there any ways from this kitchen to the staging area where they're doing the auction at that we could just use?
They
to
were
sneak
doing the
in?
auction. Yeah, it's like 2 rooms over. It was in the living room.
Okay, so we just have to go that way. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if they've gotten the thing under control, we can kind of go with the original idea and serve some of the food and hopefully knock them out.
I think we can probably do that. I think everything's almost done in here.
I mean, it's not gonna matter if they get food poisoning if you think about it. Like, they're gonna be asleep anyways.
Oh, yeah, but you gotta give the illusion still.
Okay, fair point. What are you cooking again?
Well, for the bulk of those people, I am making them a simple noodle dish. For that very cute hostess lady, I am making her filet mignon.
Okay, make sure that the filet mignon is actually cooked, but, like...
Yeah, because a filet mignon's not going to take like an hour and a half to cook.
It's fine.
Okay, look.
I mean, it was mostly done before I got here anyway.
No, alright, fair enough.
It's some of that pre-cooked shit, okay?
Yeah,
Like,
you know.
He just has to heat it back
Put it in the
up.
microwave, it's fine.
Gross.
We're starting with hors d'oeuvres. They're smaller dishes. It's okay.
Alright, so, Kenpachi, here's some of the dishes. Let's go ahead and get some of these served out here real quick. The drugs are in them and everything. They should act in a few minutes. Hopefully everything goes well.
takes tray, I guess is the proper term, isn't it?
Yeah.
Takes tray of food and walks outside. Okay, everybody, food. Starts laying it out on, like... Okay, what does the living room look like? Are there, like, tables for me to place this down
So,
on?
you get into the living room, you see that in the living room, everything's been basically moved to accommodate this big-ass tank. You see the tank is basically in the center of the living room at this point. There's and then there's like wingback chairs sort of all sitting around it. There's a really large fireplace with a over top the mantle there's like a big ass portrait of Mara and her family. And as you walk in with this tray of food, you can see Mara just visibly scowling at you.
As I walk...
Which one again? She's the one that burned down the place, right?
No, Mara's the blonde. Yeah.
Okay. I want to make sure I got the people straight here.
Yeah.
As I start to place down the food, I start thinking to myself, man, what the fuck is with all these rich bastards and hating my guts?
I follow him in the room with the other tray of food, which has the filet mignon on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The microwave filet mignon.
So I put down the noodles as I'm putting the dishes down, saying, for most of you guys, I have a very nice, lovely noodle dish, a very light spice to it. And for the hostess here, I have a filet mignon with some potatoes and decorated with the rose petals.
Oh my god. Yeah, so you see, like, as you guys are putting down the food, you can see Aaron, you see TikTok just watching you, and you're almost positive she recognizes you.
Well, taking a page from Kenpachi's book, I take my tray out, I work my way back to the kitchen, giving her a slight wink as I head back.
Yes!
Yeah. So, Kenpachi, you stay as Mara goes to, take her filet mignon, and you can see the auction is going. People are... it's a silent auction. People are going up and writing, and there's the auctioneer who's kind of watching everything. You can hear the door, Cassandra. You hear the door below you opening as the guards are returning to their routines. It seems that whatever was going on inside has been subdued, and you can hear the door above you creak open, and you can hear footsteps falling on the wood above you as the sniper gets back into his little nest.
Do those guards on the ground, can I see if they went back into their...
They just went back into their regular formation.
Okay. Alright. Now we play the waiting game, because I know... Well, at least I know my brother's gonna probably do something dumb, and I'm gonna need to cover him.
Yeah.
And I know Kenpachi. Hopefully Susana can talk some sense into them. Hopefully. I know, I'm hoping a lot.
I have no sway.
She walks in, we're already, like, high on narcotic traits.
What's this wee business?
Okay, I'm, like, high as a kite on narcotic traced ramen. And,
is
like,
there a way that I can, from here, is there a way I can see the sniper to try and size him up better? No,
It would be
Not really.
tough to do it without revealing yourself, but you could try.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be a little difficult to do it without giving yourself away, because you're hanging off the widow's walk at this point, but go ahead and give it your goddamnedest.
Alright, let's do this.
Live to win.
Never tell me the odds. 4.
4? Okay. So you kind of pull yourself up, and you can see, just from the way he's positioned, like he's kind of down on one knee with his long arm, just kind of watching everything. You can tell this guy is dangerous. This guy is like, this guy probably gets paid like a lot of money to do this. At that point, Susana, are you in the kitchen still, or did you go out with them?
I went out with them to
Serve.
To serve, and if I noticed like anybody wasn't like going back and like going to the trays, like giving them the option of like going up and offering them food.
Yeah. So as you're doing that, you kind of watch TikTok slip away from the group, and Leo, as you enter the kitchen, you can feel the cold metal barrel pressed against the back of your head. And
That seems familiar.
And she says, "Oi, what are you doing here?"
What'd you say?
She says, "Oi, what are you doing here?"
Oh, you know, making some food, picking up some ladies. What are you doing here?
You kind of feel her press the gun into the back of your skull, just a smidge harder, and she says, looking to make a little bit of scratch for myself.
She's here for the same goddamn reason.
Where's Kenpachi in all this?
Kenpachi is still out in the fucking he's still out in the living room at this point.
Okay,
Wait,
so I don't know if I'm myself or not.
So am I free, like, or am I still serving?
That's up to you as far as what you want to do.
Okay, now, can I tell just solely if pretty much everybody in the room has taken their fair share?
Between the two of you guys forcing food on people, most everybody has eaten. You guys have been very persistent in getting these people to eat.
Good.
Okay, so I can go back
So,
and
like Iron grandmothers.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, if you guys, it's up to you as far as whether or not you want to stay to try to watch people fall out, or if you want to.
I'm gonna.
I feel
trust
like
Whisper to do that.
What were you saying, Susana?
Sorry.
Oh, did he also notice her go after him, or was it just me?
It was just you who spotted her leaving.
Okay, I'll go over and whisper to him, that, I think somebody followed him into the kitchen.
So,
Okay.
so Leo, she tells you Leo got followed into the kitchen.
I slowly creak into the kitchen, and as I go in, I draw my bedazzled gun.
Okay. So,
It has to specifically be said that it is bedazzled.
and
by the way.
Susana,
There's
what
no-
are you? What are you? Are you going as well, or?
I'm going to, back a little bit more towards the doorway, like still keeping an eye on people, but also trying to listen to kind of be also aware of what's going in the kitchen.
Okay.
Back to our fun conversation.
Yeah, so you can. She's still got the barrel pressed against the back of your head, and she says,
Oh, I would hope so.
Yeah, so she says, so, who told you about the creature then?
Oh, what creature? I'm just here serving some nice food to these people.
Don't
also looking to see where you've been up to lately.
Yeah, you kind of feel her like take the butt of the pistol and kind of bop it against the back of your head, and she says, "Don't try to play me for stupid."
Play you for stupid? That's my friend's job.
And she kind of
Max, that's your cue.
She puts the barrel up to you again, and she says, "Listen, I'm gonna give you the choice because I think you're cute. You can leave and let me handle this, or I'll kill you. I'll kill you like I should have killed you at that dinky little tavern of yours."
Kind of sounds Scottish. This gives me more endorsement to shoot her. Therefore, I'm completely...
Yeah, and at this point, Susana, you've heard pretty much all of this, and Kenpachi, you've now snuck into the kitchen, pistol in hand. What would you like to do?
I would like to say that as she calls my tavern dinky, my hand has slowly made its way to the knife, saying, and I'm just getting upset at the insult of my establishment.
Okay. Alright.
How dare you insult my fine establishment?
How dare you insult my shitty tavern? It's my job to do that.
Only we can call it shitty.
It's not even a tavern, it was a restaurant. She doesn't even have the dignity to call it what it is.
Wow.
Okay, can I sneak up on her and have a barrel to her head?
You can damn sure try.
I'm not gonna try. Can I just shoot her from here?
Shoot her from the doorway?
Okay, like, what? You said it's a small kitchen.
Yeah, so my wonder is, are you just gonna come around the corner and just take a shot? Is that that's my question.
No, like, I'm assuming I'm in the doorway and I can already see what's going on.
Yeah, you can see it, so that's what I'm wondering, is if you're shooting from the doorway, or do you want to get closer to her and shoot, or what's your plan?
I think I want to try to sneak up to her.
Okay. So, do you have Prowl?
No. This is gonna be good.
This is gonna be great.
Wait, but I do have one in Hunt, so should I just,
Also, yeah, you know what? Use your Hunt. Use Hunt, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, I'm gonna just try to shoot her from the doorway.
Wait. I get a feeling that Max is gonna get me killed. So, I want to ask an alternative option before we go with this one.
Yeah.
So how do special powers work?
What do you mean?
Well, I have, not to be trifled with, would that be applicable in this situation?
It would, yeah. Because it's a small space, so if you were trying to, because that's, you're swole as shit, right? That's basically the power.
Yeah, from what you told me.
Yeah, so, I mean, if you wanted to, in theory, try to wrestle the gun away from her, it would really, being in close quarters like this would really help you. But that's up to you if you wanted to go that route.
I mean,
so what do I do to do that?
It would more or less be a skirmish roll.
Which I have 2 points in, so I rolled 2 dice?
Yep.
Okay. Max, you want me to try that first before you try to sneak out?
well, I thought of something even, that could also work.
Okay.
I could just shoot up in the air, and while that's, if that surprises her, you could just, I don't know, very heartily stab her repeatedly.
With your giant cleaver.
I mean, it's up to y'all. However y'all want to do this is on you.
You know, Max,
this is why I waited outside.
Go ahead and give it a try.
Okay, Kenpachi Ramasama takes out the bedazzled gun and shoots it in the air.
Shoots it in the ceiling? Okay. So, Aaron...
Wait, the sniper. What if it accidentally, shoots the sniper in the foot, it goes through?
Now you think of that.
He's in the front of the house. You guys, it's not going to hit him.
Okay, good.
So, Aaron, I'm going to call that a setup. So, take an extra die on your skirmish roll.
Alright, so 3 dice it is.
Yep.
Please don't be shitty. Please don't be shitty.
And you're in a very desperate position. So, normally... So, the way you gain experience in Blades in the Dark, I'm sorry to cut you off, but whenever you have to roll a die while you're in a desperate position, you gain an experience point, and then at the end of the session you also get experience point. But in this situation, you would get an experience point if you want to put that somewhere.
All right, I'll add them to my chart here real quick. Experience. And I'll put 1. Okay, so I rolled a 6.
You rolled a 6?
My first 6 of the night.
All right.
Nice.
Did you roll just 1 6, or did you roll multiple 6s?
I have 1 6 and 2 3s.
Okay. So you turn around, grab her wrists, and you're not able to completely wrestle the gun from her, but you're now fighting over the gun in, like, you've got her arms up in the air, and you're holding her by the wrists, and she's still got her hands on the gun. You guys are, like, jostling around the kitchen, trying to get control of the gun. Susana, you're hearing all of this. You're hearing that was a big-ass scuffle in the kitchen. What would you like to do?
Well, I would like for the outside guards not to come in.
Okay.
So I would like to attempt to magically seal the house.
Seal just the one entrance or all of the entrances?
Sure, assuming all entrances is going to cost a lot.
That's what I'm basically trying to determine is what the magnitude is going to be.
How many entrances are there?
Well, there's the front entrance, the back entrance, the servants' quarters entrance, and then there's the widow's walk entrance. Those would be the 4 doors, and then not to mention all the windows.
Don't forget, like, the 2 helipads that they probably have, and, like...
Alternative question here, just a theory. Would it be easier for her just to mute the noise we're making?
Might be.
Yeah, let's go with that. That's probably more feasible.
Okay. I would say to mute all the noise, all the sounds from the kitchen, I'd call that a magnitude 2, so you would take 2 stress for doing it.
Okay, and I would roll a tune.
Yep.
Alrighty, I got a 4.
Okay, cool. So suddenly, all of the sound is just X'd out of the kitchen. So, Aaron, you've got her and you're struggling, but you can't hear anything at this point.
This seems like it might backfire, actually.
You are now not sure if you've gone deaf from Kenpachi Ramasama's shot in the ceiling. It might have been too close to your ears. You might have tinnitus or something now.
Yeah.
Kenpachi, you're standing in the kitchen and you're seeing this fight going on, but you're not hearing anything either. Like but I mean, you've probably been temporarily deaf because of all the drugs you've taken. So I mean, it's
nothing new.
Drug use, and I'm old, so
Yeah.
I'm probably just like...
Yeah.
So I mean, this is probably a little jarring for you, but it's probably more so jarring for Aaron and TikTok, who are wrestling in here now. And then Aaron, I'd like you to make a prowess roll to see if because she's gonna try to take rip her hands from you and shoot you at this point.
Alright, so I've got 2 resistance, I just rolled 2 dice.
Yep.
I got a 3 and a 2.
Ugh. So yeah, so she has at this point, like, she kicks you in the chest and rips her hands away, and she aims the gun at you and she takes a shot. The bullet, like, she points the gun at you, the gun lights up with this arcane lightning, and it's not even a physical bullet, it's like a tiny charged ball of electricity comes out, making no sound.
And a taser?
Making 0 sound. Aaron, you're probably going to take a 2nd level of harm on this one. Because you're getting shot in the chest.
I'm assuming there's no way to avoid it, really?
You could try to resist it again to see if you could lessen the harm, but you might not.
Well, I mean, couldn't hurt, right?
If you want to try to dodge it, yeah, or try to use resolve. I don't see how insight would help in this situation, but resolve
I think a prowess dodge would be the best one to go with.
Yeah.
Wait, what if I sway the electricity?
As electricity cannot be swayed, as it's not sentient.
Man, what's all the 3s and 2s tonight?
What'd you get?
3 and 2 again.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is not enough, and you try to dodge out of the way, and the bullet just slams slams into your body, and you're gonna take a second level of harm. You can describe it however you want, but you got shot. You like there might be a bullet hole in your chest, or it's up to you as however you want to describe that.
Well, continue on. I'll write something up to describe it here real quick.
Now, since it's a second level of harm, you're going to get, whenever the DM or any of us at the table think that second level of harm is going to affect you during a roll, you're going to get -1 dice.
Okay.
So, for instance, like if you have broken arm and you're trying to swing a cleaver, then me or one of the party members might say, well, your arm is broken, so take -1 die. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you, boom, the bullet hits you in the chest, and you recoil and fall back into the cupboard, making no sound. and Kenpachi Ramasama, I don't know what you want to do at this point. Your boy just got shot, but...
Okay,
Shoot her.
I scream, my boy just got shot.
So you start screaming, again making no sound.
Can I, shoot her now with my hunted?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to shoot her with my hunted.
Okay.
Which, that's only gonna be 1 die. I think it's just gonna be a die. Because I only have 1, so... Come on. 5.
5? Okay. So you pull out the gun, you start screaming, but make no sound. You squeeze the trigger, and your gun shoots actual projectiles, right? It's not magic or anything?
Okay, I want you to imagine something, right?
It shoots bedazzles.
No.
It shoots rhinestones.
Okay, so I'm going to explain the gun to you.
God
I want
damn
you
it.
to imagine a .44 revolver, right? And then, very badly glued onto the handle are gemstones that you took, it's obvious I took a pedazzle gun and just pedazzled the handle of the gun.
Okay.
You know that part already.
And it's just a .44 Magnum.
Okay, so it shoots actual bullets, is what you're telling me. All right. So where were you aiming?
I guess I was aiming in the neck.
For the neck. Okay.
Yeah.
So the bullet flies across the room, making 0 sound, and the bullet does shoot her right in the neck, and you see she just starts spurting blood, and she it's not a kill shot. But she puts her hand over her neck and she falls to the ground and just starts holding her neck. At this point, Susana, you hear from the living room a couple people fall and hit the floor. And you're guessing that the sleeping tonic that you guys put in the drugs is taking effect.
Okay. I'm gonna peek my head back over. Are the majority of the people fallen over?
Yeah, you peek your head back in, and you see that only 2 people are left standing. One of them being Mara, and then the other one being this black-haired gentleman who you saw before, but it didn't really take too much notice of him because he was being quiet. But now the 2 of them are standing sort of nose to nose, and he's arguing that he needs to take this creature back to the crematorium with him.
Alright, does she, and they're arguing, so she seems upset?
Yeah, you get, you catch the tail end. He says, this creature belongs in the crematorium. We need the ectoplasm to keep this city safe. And she responds and she says, this city won't be safe until it crumbles to the ground and we reinstate the old gods.
Alright, I wanna...
Bitch.
I wanna up the ante in the room, basically escalate their fight. I wanna see if I can get them to actually start fighting, each other physically or magically.
Okay. Go ahead and make a resolve roll.
Yuki? I like resolve rolls.
Yeah.
6.
Okay. So you feel as you go to start doing your magic, you feel the both of them instantly put up walls around themselves. Luckily for you, you act fast enough that you're able to get in between their magical walls. You don't know if your spell's gonna have the exact potency that you were looking for, but before they noticed you, but it's definitely gonna have an impact. So if you still wanted to cast the spell.
Yeah.
Okay. So at this point, you're trying to bring them to blows.
Mm-hmm.
I'll call it a magnitude 2.
Okie dokie.
So remember to mark your 2 stress, and then roll a tune.
I have so I've marked all my stress except for 1.
So you're at 7 out of 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Remember, once you hit 8 stress, you take a level of trauma, and something real bad happens.
Okay.
So.
Spooky.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, playing a Whisper it's very high risk but very high reward. That's why I like it.
Oh my god, it's really late. Holy shit. I didn't even notice.
It's like 10:40. It's not bad.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Dani.
Oh, I have to roll again?
Roll a tune to see how effective the spell is, yeah.
Okay. 4.
4? Okay. So you start pushing into them, and you can see them getting angrier and angrier, and then the both of them step back from each other, and you can see Mara's necklace light up, and her hands start glowing with this weird green smoke, and she goes to grab him around his face. He at that point he turns her around and throws her into you, and she goes crashing into you, and you both go head over head on the ground, and as you're sitting up you can see that he's grabbed the tank and he's trying to wheel it out the front door.
Oh, hell no.
And you can hear this coming from inside the house.
Hear that?
You can hear the tumbles and the scuffles.
Uh-huh.
Can't hear anything going on in the kitchen, but you hear the escalating argument. And
Okay. Are the guards doing anything, or are they just there?
the guards are taking post outside the door because it looks like somebody's trying to come out the door.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna start yelling thief.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Is that a bad idea considering that we are thieves?
Might be.
An employee does it, so
You
it's
were
fine.
trying to steal it yet.
He's stealing from the thieves.
So you start just shouting, "Thief! Thief!" And by this point, he's at the door, and you see, you guys in the kitchen can't hear this, unfortunately, because no sound is happening in there right now. So,
Nope.
Do I hear Susana?
yeah, you
yell
hear
thief?
Susana shouting thief.
Okay.
And you see the sniper instantly kind of get up and point his rifle, like he's ready to shoot the first guy who walks through that door.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
In his heart, he is hoping that it is Kenpachi.
he's hoping
Okay.
real hard.
I don't know who is coming out of this door,
Okay.
so now my time is now.
Okay.
I'm jumping this dude.
All right. What are you gonna do?
I'm essentially gonna get up onto the Widow's Walk
Okay.
and do I want to shoot him?
You could let him shoot the guy wheeling the thing out.
I don't know who's coming out of the door. I don't know what's going on. All I know is this guy needs to be taken out
Yeah.
because he is trouble.
You're breaking Nicole's immersion.
Yeah,
So-
I'm essentially gonna go up on the Widow's Walk and try and knock this dude out with, knock him upside the head with my gun.
Okay. I'll call that. Hunt is more for shooting. I'm gonna call this prowl or skirmish.
Oh, jeez. I have neither of those. So I would like to shoot him.
So from your position, you want to shoot him?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for me. Roll a hunt. I mean, you could try the prowl or the skirmish. If you want to shoot him, that's fine too.
Well, I have. What would it be?
It would be a fortune roll, so it'd be 2 dice.
Okay.
But you need to roll really well to
Yeah.
to avoid consequence.
I'll just shoot him.
Okay.
Make sure you shoot him, like, first in, like, the dick or something, please.
I don't know why you're so mad.
6.
1-6?
Yeah, 1-6.
Okay.
He's
So
just
you...
trying to
6 and a 2.
So, one hand holding on to the widow's walk, you take your other hand, reach for your... Because you have your pistol.
Yeah.
You have your pistol, the voice of reason. And you kind of pull it out, and with one hand, you let go of your legs, so you start dangling. You do one of those badass one-handed pull-ups, and as he sees you, take the gun, come level to his face, pull the trigger, and the bullet goes right between his eyes, and he falls back, and he's dead.
And I'm gonna take his spot on the widow's walk. This is my sniper's zone now. I'm gonna put a flag.
So that guy. So you guys, Dani, inside the house, you hear the gunshot go off, and and at this point your spell in the kitchen has worn off, and so you guys in the kitchen hear the gunshot from outside as well. You can also now hear TikTok on the ground just writhing in pain, like as she's now grabbing at her gun to take another shot at Kenpachi.
This bitch isn't going anywhere, by the way.
Yeah.
She shot my boy.
So, Aaron, what did you end up calling your level 2 harm?
So I got a bullet wound to the chest with bleeds and burns because it's like a lightning thing.
Okay.
And then because I got smashed into the counter, I also have a couple broken ribs.
Okay. Alright, so she grabs at the gun and she's gonna take a shot at Kenpachi. Unless one of you guys wants to do something real quick.
Can I shoot her again?
You can, yeah. You have the upper hand since she's on the floor already.
Okay,
so
Is she not getting up from the floor?
well, she was reaching for her gun and she was turning around to get up and shoot Kenpachi because she thinks you're pretty much done right now.
Okay.
Can I still move at all?
You can, yeah. It just hurts.
Oh yeah, okay. So while I'm on the ground and while she's not paying attention to me,
Uh-huh.
I take my fucking cleaver and try to chop at her hand that's still on the ground.
Okay. So go ahead and make a skirmish roll.
Okay, dice, don't fuck me up this time. Fucking 2s across the board.
Oh no.
No.
So yeah, so
It's
you
the
go
curse.
you go to swing the cleaver down and you catch nothing but a foot to the face. Like she sees you and she just karate kicks you in the chest.
That's rude.
Okay, can I take...
Go ahead and make a resistance roll, Aaron. I gotta see if you take any more stress from getting kicked in the fucking chest. Unless you want to take 3 points of stress.
I'll try to resist. What's the worst that could happen? Now I get a 6. Fuck you, game.
Yeah, well, you take no stress, luckily. So,
I'm used to it.
actually, roll. Make sure you roll 1 less dice because it's hard for you to resist with broken ribs.
All right, you want me to re-roll that or?
No, I'll let that stand, but for the future, just remember.
Okay.
So Kenpachi, you wanted to take a shot as well?
Yeah, I want to shoot her in the fucking head.
Okay, go ahead and make a hunt. Make a hunt.
5.
5? Okay. So as she's coming back from her karate kick and she's pushing herself to a standing position, you take the shot, and this time your bullet goes right through her forehead, and just the whole back of her head explodes, and just literally just cakes Ken in brain gore.
Gross.
Ew.
At this point, Susana, you've now heard like another gunshot and scuffling in the kitchen, and Miss Bowman is standing up, and you see she's still got these green, like, at this point the green smoke has turned into like green eldritch looking flame, and she's barreling toward the kitchen, like trying to figure out what the hell just happened. And the other guy, the other guy who has the tank at this point is opening the door and pulling the tank out the door.
Okay, I'm gonna go after Mara. I'm assuming, like, because of my reaction, she's not really thinking of me as a threat. I wanna, before I really engage her, I wanna get that necklace off of her.
Okay.
So I'd like to just grab and yank it.
Okay. So that would probably what skill would you want to use for that, or what do you want to?
Fuck.
I would think finesse probably makes the most sense if you're just trying to yank it off of her, or I mean, you still have that tether to the ghost dog if you want to have the ghost dog try to come and attack her and get it, or
Go ghost dog.
Yeah, let's do that.
okay.
Because I do not.
Ghost dog.
I do not even kind of have finesse.
Okay.
I completely forgot that there was such thing as a ghost dog, to be honest. Like,
That's okay. I mean, only Susana can control it, so.
yeah, but like, yeah.
Why did you shoot her, man? She was cute.
Yeah. So Susana, what are you gonna tell the dog? What are you gonna have him do?
I'm gonna have the dog pounce and go for the necklace.
Okay. Now remember, the dog is incorporeal, so you're gonna have to roll really well to have the dog do it, but
I mean, unless.
because it is a ghost, so if you roll well enough, the dog might be able to be able to interact with the physical object. But if you don't roll it, like if you roll like shit, then he's not gonna be able to do it.
Okay, well,
But-
it's worth a try.
Yeah, definitely so.
Alright, Alright, so attune.
Attune or command or consort, whatever. However you want to interact with the dog.
I feel like this is. I mean, she's trying to.
Or
I feel
even
like she's
sway,
trying to help.
if you want to.
Huh?
Go ahead. Well, if sway would work in this case, too, because you already have control over the dog.
Yeah, I don't feel like she has to command it. I feel like this is more like how well she can kind of control the dog magically, so I think attune.
And then take one die extra, because you are in control of the dog, so in this case you would get advantage.
Okay. And with the advantage, I will take the 6.
Alright, cool. So the dog comes barreling in through the wall, and the dog jumps up on her, and it's like the dog manages to move the necklace just enough that you're able to kind of reach out your hand, get your hand in there, and just snap the necklace off of her neck.
Okay.
And at that point, the green flame on her hands like fizzles out, and she looks at you, and she gives you like this death stare, and then she goes to like tackle you at that point because she's still infuriated by your other spell.
Okay.
So at this point, you're gonna get tackled unless you wanna. I don't know if there's anything you want to do to try to resist it.
Can I have the dog defend me?
You can try. It's like I said, you're gonna have to roll really, really well for him to interact with anything physical.
Okay, same roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, 4?
4? Unfortunately, with a 4, he goes to impose himself between you, and she just runs right through his incorporeal form and tackles you up into the wall. And as she tackles you into the wall, you can see the guy has the door open, and he's wheeling the case out front, and he pulls out his gun, which is like this golden barreled thing, like a 6-shooter, and he starts taking shots at the guards that were in the lawn. Yeah. So from your vantage point, Cassandra, you see the door kind of open, and you just see somebody pew 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 shooting out into the lawn. You see the other guards getting shot like in the chest.
Is he taking any of the guards out?
Yeah, he's killing them. Like one shot, one kill. Like he's they're dead.
Well, that makes our job a lot easier.
Right? That makes my job way easier.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hey,
I'm gonna
Nicole.
train. What?
Shoot the maniac with the 6-shooter.
Well, no. I'm gonna shoot the guards.
She's gonna help him escape with the freaking creature.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna train my gun on him.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as that last guard drops, I'm gonna take my shot
Okay.
on him.
So you take a second, wait, and he's now like shot 4 times, and 4 guards have just fallen dead on the lawn. And you see him
Did he
now.
keep count his bullets?
Huh?
Did he keep covers bullets.
He might be, for all you know. You can't hear him. And you see him now come out onto the lawn, like, dragging this cart. And now this is the first time you're seeing this monster, this squid-looking creature. All you can see is its tentacles, like, at this point, flailing out of the black muck, trying to, like, grab a hold of him as he's pulling this fucking cart.
Now to shoot him.
Okay.
I have the high ground.
Yep, take one extra die, because he is going to be surprised by you, and you do have the high ground.
I have the high ground,
Can't possibly win.
6.
Just one?
Yeah, just the one.
Okay. So you...
4, 5, 6.
Damn. So close.
I know.
So you wait until you get a good enough shot where you were going for a kill shot?
Mm-hmm.
So you pull the trigger, and, like, he hears the bullet at the very last second, and the bullet just goes through in one end of his head and out the other, and he sort of falls, but before he can even hit the ground, you see the creature wrap its tentacles around him and pull him into the tank, and you can just see blood spurting out from, like, the tank and just spraying everywhere.
Well, we fed it. We can cross that off the list.
Okay, mark that off the list.
At this point, Kenpachi and Leo, you guys are in the kitchen with the dead body of TikTok, and you can hear shooting going on the outside. You can hear basically what amounts to a cat fight in the dining room.
Yep.
Kenpachi, get me to the living room.
I must see the cat
walk
fight.
yourself. I just witnessed you get up.
I didn't get up. I'm still on the ground with broken ribs, you idiot.
Yeah, he didn't get up. He tried to swing at her from the ground with the meat cleaver.
Oh, okay. From my okay. Picks up Leo.
Okay.
Bridal style.
He's a pretty big dude, and you're an old man. I don't know if you'd be able to do that.
I believe in Kenpachi Ramasama.
I can't. Okay, I probably can't do shit though. Like,
I'll say you could pick him up bridal style, but you'll be encumbered as fuck.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was assuming.
Like, you'll be like carrying a couch up the stairs level of, like, I can't, like, what do I do?
Okay, so I try to walk through the door to get into the living room.
Yeah.
And seeing how he's basically a couch, I have to take the legs off.
So you unscrew his feet and try to, like, tilt him through the doorway. In the cut to the dining room / living room area, Mara's basically at this point pinned you down, and she's trying to choke the shit out of you, Susana.
Ow. Why?
That's rude.
'Cause you infuriated her, and you are now the object of her rage.
Is that her literal word-for-word answer?
Like, she's, like, pinned to the ground. Why the fuck are you hurting me? Because you infuriate me so fucking much.
Yeah, so, what would you like to do,
fight.
Susana?
Let's see. Oh, I got it. She's choking me, so I'm assuming my hands are free?
Yeah?
I'm gonna make, that same motion that, that Jericho did earlier, but I'm gonna direct at one of the chairs, and I'm purposely gonna overdo it the way I did before and get one of the chairs to hit her.
Now, remember, you are at 7 of 8 stress boxes. This will put you over, which will probably knock you unconscious after doing so, and give you...
Last time only cost 1. I'm assuming it would cost the same thing.
Yeah, so you would be at 8 of 8, which would knock you the fuck out.
Don't worry, Kenpachi can carry you.
Yeah, once you mark your 8th stress box, you go unconscious, and you take 1 level of trauma, and once you take 4 levels of trauma, your character's dead, for the most part, or you have to retire like Jericho. So, I will leave it up to you. If you want to do that, then that's fine. If you want to take that risk.
Well, this woman is enraged. She's about to choke me out.
Well, I can just drop Leo. Like, I mean, let's face it, he's pretty dead at the moment. Like,
You want to just drop the Leo sofa on her?
But you already screwed off the legs and you tilted him through the door.
All right, I will wait and see what happens once he drops the sofa.
Okay.
Wow.
Alright, so,
Wow.
Kenpachi, you were just gonna drop Leo on top of this woman?
that and here's my hope,
Probably
right?
take like a toss from the side so that way I don't crush both of them.
Okay, I'm gonna try to, like, swing you like a club in the best way.
Alright, so fortune
It's not
roll.
gonna be perfect, obviously, but I'm gonna try to fucking do it.
I'm gonna call for a fortune roll.
Oh shit.
Cause
Do we
there's...
both roll one or just Max?
No, just Max, cause he's gonna try to swing you, and...
Okay. Aaron. I'm sorry if this doesn't work.
Hey, don't apologize to me. I'm not getting choked out
Alright,
here.
Max. I would like to offer you a devil's bargain
Oh, God.
to help you
I
out in
really-
this situation.
Okay, I'll hear it.
So, I'll give you the extra dice to help you, but no matter what, you're gonna take stress from this, because you're gonna probably throw out your back.
Okay,
You are-
how much?
You are either going to take a stress or a first level of harm from this. Depending on the result of the fortune roll, if you roll a 6, it'll just be like 3 or 4 stress. But if you roll anything less than a 6 on your fortune roll, you're going to take a level of harm because you throw out your back.
Okay, so how much
Do
stress
it.
do I have now?
I don't know. You tell me.
Did you
Yes,
take any stress?
I thought I took 1.
Yeah, so you're probably at... Yeah, you should be at like 1 out of 8. So...
Okay.
Do it.
I'm gonna take the devil's
bargain? Okay. So
Yeah.
roll 3 dice, and we'll see what the hell happens then.
Six.
Alright! So...
I got really scared for a second because the first
roll a
two
d6.
were both ones.
Okay.
Oh, Christ.
3.
Alright. So, Max, you take 3 points of stress as you basically like, you kind of swing him like a baby a couple times, and mustering all of the strength that you can, you hurl Aaron into the side of this woman, knocking her off of Susana and sending them both careening into the wall.
This is why Kenpachi Ramasama is the best Ramasama. Yeah,
So,
I'm crying. Right
so
now.
at this point, like you're back, like you're luckily all the years of working in a sweatshop has tempered your back to heavy lifting. So all of the muscles in your back did not collapse, but you're gonna feel this for like a week.
He's gonna feel it in the morning.
He's gonna feel it for the next week. He's gonna
Oh, no.
know.
Yeah, but then if you I did when I feel that pain, I'm gonna be like, that's the time that I fucking flailed a man into another human being.
So at this point, Mara is trying to like untangle herself from the body of Leo. I don't know what you guys want to do at this point.
Oh, I was
Can
on.
you give me a minute just to calm down for a second? I'm
After
crying
I took my shot,
from-
Yeah.
I want to go through that door
Uh-huh.
that he had gone through before.
Okay.
And where does that?
That leads you to so you go down a small ladder, and that leads you into a guest bedroom, and you can tell you're on the second floor of the house.
Okay.
But it looks like all the lights are off on this floor.
Okay.
Like there's no candles, no nothing. It looks like nobody's been up here all day, pretty
Okay.
much.
I'm gonna rush down, Because who knows what sort of shenanigans
Okay.
this guy
So
got into.
So as you get to the bottom of the stairs and turn the corner into the dining room, living room area, you see Kenpachi Ramasama throw your brother smack into this, like, feral beast of a woman, and the two of them go careening into the wall. Susana's, like, sitting up with, like, holding her neck, which has, like, these red choke marks on it now.
Uh-huh.
And this woman is now trying to stand up.
Okay. Like she's in the process of...
Yeah, like she's in the process of like trying to push, like, cause like they got like they went basically tumbled into each other. Mm-hmm. So she's trying to like push him off of her and stand up at the same time.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to grapple her as we're on the ground.
Wait,
okay.
Can I ask for like an inner dialogue of Leo real quick? Because I'm quite interested in what his reaction is to getting flailed into somebody.
Half of me is upset that I had to even be thrown in the first place. The other half of me is happy that I get to hold on to this cute girl over here.
She ain't so cute right now. She's pretty much a feral beast.
I know who she was before though.
So you're gonna try to like are you gonna like try to choke her out, or are you just gonna try to like hold her still?
Just try to hold her still while someone else tries to figure out what to do.
Okay.
Okay, look, I'm just gonna fucking shoot her.
What do I see my brother doing to this
So,
woman?
go ahead, roll a skirmish for me, Aaron.
Okay. 1 dice or 2 dice?
Whatever your skirmish level is.
Well, I'm talking about for the injuries I got. Is that only for resistance?
Yeah, the broken ribs would count here too, so -1.
That's what I thought I'd check.
Yep.
Wait, did he bring nothing else getting flailed?
No, because you're not a beast.
I got 5.
5? Okay. So you wrap your arms around her and squeeze her as tight as you can with your broken ribs. And she kind of thrashes for a while, and eventually you kind of see her losing her will to fight as Susana's spell wears off, and she kind of lulls over, like, super tired in your arms.
All the ladies fall in my arms like that.
So, Susana, what would you like to do?
This is the start of Leo's harem.
No, I'm gonna murder his harem.
Take a moment to breathe.
Okay.
And I'll point at the door where I saw the guy wheel the thing out.
Yeah.
Quit.
All right, so she's pointing at the door, coughing, and then telling you guys the squid has gone outside.
I'm going up. I'm gonna look at my brother holding my gun to her head. Just give him this usual look of you cut that shit out right now.
Oh, come on, let me enjoy my moment here, Cass.
No.
I'm bleeding all over the place, though. You see these battle scars?
I'm gonna press the gun harder into her head. Are you gonna test me again?
No, but am I gonna have to be the one that pushes that damn fish all over the place?
No.
Okay, let's make Kenpachi do it.
I mean, I obviously have the strength. If I can flip... Like, how big of a dude is Leo? Are we looking at here?
I imagine Leo's a good, like, 6'2", kind of beefy MMA guy build.
I can fucking, like, take this.
Think Tommy from the Power Rangers, except maybe a little bit bigger.
I think we can take it.
Yeah.
You can totally push the squid.
Yeah, you got this.
Whose turn is it?
I mean, it's up to y'all what you want to do. I mean, most of the people in this house are dead or unconscious, so at this point, it's up to y'all how you want to proceed.
Well,
Okay.
as we're walking out the house, I leave behind a business card on that one lady's lap, and
I take the business card and tear it in half.
I walk into the building and I aim a gun at her head. Can I roll for hunt right now?
I mean, you wouldn't have to roll because there's no way she can resist you because she's unconscious.
Okay, then just shoot her in the fucking head.
Yeah, so you just walk up to this, like, you walk up as Cassandra's ripping up the business card. You just put one in her head and she's dead. She's fucking done.
I give Kenpachi a sly high five.
You guys never let me have any fun.
If I had enough bullets, Leo, I would be killing everyone in here.
So much for that whole
yes.
let's not kill anybody policy.
Okay, not you specifically, but you see all these unconscious people? They wouldn't be unconscious.
So,
Right.
Susana, what are you doing while they're killing the last, this Mara, this defenseless woman?
What's the
I was merely
this?
tearing up a business card.
What happened, Dani? I can't hear you.
I'm just shaking my head at them like, dude.
I'm Kenpachi Ramasama. I don't give a shit.
Alright.
I'm not necessarily against killing, but we've got a squid that might be making a run for it.
Yeah, and it's also a kid, but that's besides the point. Like,
I'm gonna get up and see if that squid is still in the tank.
Okay. Yeah, as you go outside, you see the squid is still in the tank. You can see pretty much body parts littering the lawn from where it threw them. Like you recognize the guy's head that's laying a few feet away from the tank.
remember when we were planning on stealthing this?
Yeah, it turned into a fucking bloodbath.
Yeah. Who knew?
Basically a Tarantino movie.
Jesus.
Hey, Kenpachi, you have any more of those sleeping drugs we can use in the fish here?
Let me see here. I look through my pockets and I find a little vial of some mysterious liquid and I pour it into the water.
God damn it.
Go ahead, make a prowess roll for me, Kenpachi.
Oh god. Oh
It's gonna be
god.
horrible.
It's gonna be bad.
Oh, can I take it back?
You said it, so it's happening.
You're gonna
Okay.
kill this fucking fish.
It was gonna die anyway.
No. Kenpachi might die. Let's let him.
Okay. But who's gonna push the tank then?
Huh?
Kenpachi might become ramen.
Shit. I got a 1.
Okay.
Oh.
As you go to put the vial in the water, you see the squid's tentacles quickly just wrap around your entire arm and start pulling you into the tank.
What the fuck am I supposed to do here?
Am I anywhere near him to cut the tentacles?
You could damn sure try. You could damn sure try, but at this point, Kenpachi Ramasama might lose an arm or a body.
Let's reduce it to an arm if possible. I'm gonna go ahead and roll. It's just still 1 dice, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, Kenpachi Ramasama with a robotic arm. This is gonna be fucking brilliant.
I got a 4.
Okay, so you start hacking away at the tentacles, and luckily for Kenpachi Ramasama, you manage to get enough of the tentacles to where Kenpachi, you start pulling your hand back. Unfortunately, you're gonna the tentacles squeeze your hand to the point where all of your fingers break.
Oh shit. It's just a flesh one. It's not even a flesh one, really.
That would be
That's tank, though?
that's gonna count as a level 1 harm of a broken hand.
Okay, so I have 2 level 1 harms of a thrown out back and a broken hand.
It could be worse.
It could be a lot worse because I
Could be
could have
worse.
just died.
You almost, had that roll not gone better, you might have been dead. But yeah, so your hand is all broken and mangled, and luckily, the squid is now not amused. So I don't know what y'all want to do with it at this point, but it's gonna be dangerous carting this squid around the city.
We need to kill it first.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I'm not putting my
Alright.
hand anywhere near that fucking tank again.
Alright, we don't have to. I could just shoot it.
Oh, I can shoot it too if I had my fucking good hand.
I'm gonna shoot the squid.
Okay.
Nice hand you have.
May,
Shame us.
Yeah, well, at
So
this
you're
point,
saying
the
you had your
squid
hand
is...
in the squid pretty much, but you didn't drop the vial of drugs in there. For shame.
Yeah.
I thought I did, though.
He would have. Unfortunately, drugs don't work on Leviathans because they're demons.
Oh, shoot the demon squid.
Okay. So you squeeze your trigger, shoot it, and the bullet goes through the bottom of the glass case, and all the water starts draining out of it, and you guys see now the form of this thing. It's basically it looks like a squid, except inside all the tentacles, where you would expect to find a beak, you find like this toothy maw of razor-sharp fangs. And you can see its eyes are this, like... these eyes are like this deep blood red color as the squid starts flopping around, dying of lack of oxygen. And you guys wait a few minutes, and the creature eventually does die.
Alright, I turn to them, get my brother's sack. I'm gonna throw him in there.
I find, like, a stick nearby and start poking the carcass of the squid.
The squid comes to life and kills you.
Rip Kenpachi. He didn't know that last bowl of ramen would be his last.
Yeah, so Kenpachi's just standing there poking this thing with a stick as you guys load it into Leo's sack. And I'll say, as you guys make your way outside of White Crown to go hopefully sell this squid and make your fortune and live like kings for the rest of your days, I'll say we'll call that the end of the one shot.
Well, that sure was something, wasn't it? This is Shane, the DM from All Around the Screen, coming at you one more time. Looks like, luckily the group managed to survive. The group managed to get just about everything they want, and now they'll be able to go on, and the story will continue from there. If you'd like to see more Blades in the Dark or more RPG content, just make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe on the video. Make sure also, if this sounds like a game that you'd be interested in playing at your own table, make sure you go check out the early access for Blades in the Dark. And again, make sure you do stick around next week, where we're going to be doing a full system sort of post-mortem, a little recap of things we liked, things we didn't like about the system, and just in general system talk. So if that's the thing you're into, make sure you tune in next week, and we'll see you then. Take care.